Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into Google Gemini. But look, we aren't just going to look at this as another standard run-of-the-mill AI chatbot. Instead, we're going to explore how it actually functions as a highly capable assistant plugged directly into the digital life you already lead. So, let's start with a massive question. What if your AI assistant could actually read your calendar, your docs, and your spreadsheets? Because honestly, that right there is Gemini's true superpower. It's the ability to seamlessly connect to the real data you already have sitting around in apps like Gmail, Google Docs, and Drive. It doesn't just know the internet, It knows your actual workspace.
To see exactly how this works in action, we are going to follow a real-world scenario, the Kevin Cookie Company's launch of a new oatmeal raisin cookie. We'll walk through these 5 key areas: the Gemini Workspace Basics, editing side-by-side in Canvas, analyzing data and integrating apps, generating custom visual media, and finally, organizing projects with notebooks. Let's jump right in.
All right, Part 1, the Gemini Workspace Basics.
Everything kicks off at the main hub over at gemini.google.com. This is where you can upload files, pull content straight from your drive, and just start drafting. Say we need to get the word out about our cookie launch. You just enter a super simple prompt, like write an email announcing our new oatmeal raisin cookie, keep it friendly and exciting, and boom, Gemini goes to work. But here's where that integration totally eliminates friction. It generates a full draft formatted specifically as an email. Because it's already inside your Google ecosystem, it pre-populates all the metadata. It fills out the subject line, the body, and even preps the recipients since it's tied into your Gmail. You absolutely do not need some perfectly engineered complex prompt on your first try. Just start simple and let the workspace integration do the heavy lifting for you.
Moving on to Part 2, editing side-by-side in Canvas.
This next part brilliantly illustrates a massive shift in how we actually work with AI when things get a bit more complex. You know the old way, right? You were stuck endlessly copy-pasting text from a chat window into a totally separate document, tweaking it, pasting it back to ask for changes, just completely losing your mind with all the open tabs. Well, Gemini Canvas puts an end to that. It creates a seamless side-by-side workspace. Your chat sits comfortably on the left, and a fully editable, rich text document lives right next to it on the right.
Within this canvas, you have incredible control over, say, a blog post without ever leaving the window. You want to adjust the overall document length? Done. Change the tone? Single click. What's really groundbreaking here is the precision. You can highlight just the intro paragraph to make it a bit more playful, or use the chat to add a specific bullet point, like calling out your 100% certified organic ingredients for those premium cookies. It updates that specific part of the text dynamically. And hey, if you don't like it, you can effortlessly revert back to previous versions.
All right, Part 3, analyzing data and integrating apps.
Because, let's face it, a business isn't just about writing emails and blogs. You've got to know your numbers. Let's say we want to see how the cookie launch is actually performing. Instead of typing out prompts, you can literally just drag and drop a raw sales spreadsheet directly from your PC right into Gemini. Instantly, it analyzes that raw data. When we ask it what our sales look like, it fires back immediately telling us exactly how many units were sold, 570. Hey, not bad at all for the most controversial cookie flavor.
But it doesn't just stop at giving you a static number. It goes a step further by generating visual charts on the fly. It instantly creates a bar chart showing that our cookie sales are steadily increasing over time. It is literally turning rows of boring, raw data into actionable visual business insights in a matter of seconds.
And this power extends across your entire workflow. By simply typing the @ symbol in the prompt box or using the built-in workspace icons, Gemini talks to your entire Google ecosystem. In Gmail, draft messages; in Docs, refine text; in Sheets, build pivot tables; and crucially, in Calendar, it acts like your own personal secretary. Say you need to share that 570 sales figure with your manager, Patty. You don't have to go digging through your calendar app. You just ask Gemini when your next meeting with Patty is, and it pulls up the schedule instantly. Talk about taking the friction entirely out of your day.
Next up, Part 4, generating custom visual media.
Every successful product launch needs eye-catching marketing material, right? Well, Gemini isn't just about text and data. It's an incredibly powerful creative engine. You can prompt it to generate an image of a plate of oatmeal raisin cookies on a wooden table with this great, cozy bakery feel. But wait, what if the AI includes a cup of black coffee in the background and your brand is all about dipping cookies in milk? You don't have to start completely over.
It is so easy to iterate. You simply ask it in the prompt to swap that coffee out for a glass of milk, and boom, the image updates precisely to your specifications. That level of effortless iteration is an absolute game changer.
And the creativity doesn't even stop at still images. The platform includes tools that let you expand your media significantly. Hit that plus icon, and you can prompt Gemini to generate video clips. Or click More Tools, and you can even have it create custom music tracks to overlay on your marketing materials. It's essentially a pocket-sized creative agency right at your fingertips.
Finally, Part 5. Organizing projects with notebooks.
By now, our cookie launch has generated a ton of assets. We've got emails, blog posts, sales data charts, customized images, the whole shebang. To keep all this chaos perfectly contained, Gemini offers a super powerful feature called a notebook. It's basically a dedicated workspace used to group all your related conversations, files, and data sources together. For anyone managing complex workflows, this is absolutely huge. To keep our launch organized, we just create a notebook specifically titled Oatmeal Raisin Cookie Launch, which then serves as a unified brain for this exact project.
The true power of a notebook is what you can actually feed into it. You can seamlessly pull in uploaded files, Google Drive documents, specific websites, copied text, and even those previous Gemini chats we just walked through. Once all these different sources are locked in, you can ask Gemini a question and it will scan across every single piece of connected data all at once to give you an incredibly comprehensive answer tailored exactly to your project. Now, if you want to take your organization and learning even a step further, Google offers Notebook LM. While a standard notebook is great for answering questions across your sources, Notebook LM provides some truly advanced functionality. It takes your personal files and uses them, rather than just general web information, to generate rich, dynamic formats. It can instantly build mind maps, slide decks, or even generate conversational audio overviews based strictly on the launch documents you provided. It's fast, it's dynamic, and it's incredibly efficient.
So, the crucial point I really want you to take away from this explainer is summarized perfectly right here. AI is no longer just some novelty chatbot where you go to ask trivia questions. It is fundamentally shifted into a deeply integrated, highly organized assistant that sits squarely in the middle of your daily workflow, accessing your real data to actually help you get things done way faster. With the friction of switching between apps completely removed, and your emails, spreadsheets, and calendar right at your fingertips, the barrier to executing your ideas has literally never been lower. So the real question I want to leave you with today is this. Now that this incredibly powerful assistant is built directly into your workflow, what are you going to build with all the time you save? Think about it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep exploring.